Hi, I'm Colleen. Welcome to my channel. This is Coleen Sews and Chats, and we are doing the block of the month, and January's block of the month prompt is Australia. So let's see what myself, Melissa at Practically Creative, and you and me, FPP, Sylvia, all come up with that prompt. Spoiler alert, I'm doing FPP. And you'll get a free pattern for the first 30 days until the next block of the month comes up, and I'll take that one down, and you can get it from Sylvia.
Well, it's not exactly FPP, but I did get these templates from FPP, and what I'm going to do may be a little bit different than you've seen before, and it might be more friendly to those who like traditional piecing, so keep watching. There will be chain piecing. There would be more chain piecing, except for I forgot to hit record on the first part. That's okay. I think you get the gist of it. Anyway, I'm going to start out by cutting out my templates. There is a dotted line and a solid line. I'm cutting to the dotted line, putting my 1/4 inch mark on the solid line and cutting all these out. And I skipped coloring them, so I'm going to lay them out, make sure I have all 10 templates that I need. Then I'll color them. And I also wrote the pieces that go on each of them and how many I need of them. So I need 4 of each, except for that white one. I think I need 8, you can probably see. But I'm going to use these to cut out my fabric. And you can see the red longer ones and the blue longer ones. They're just mirror images of each other. So I could stack and cut when I do these. I did print out the FPP ones too, just in case this did not work out for me. So I have 4 layers here. Each one I cut is going to give me two, let's call them left facing and right facing. 2 left facing ones and 2 right facing ones. So when I cut this one, I'll get 4 pieces. When I cut the next one, I'll get 4 pieces. That will give me all of my blue star legs. And I'm trying to not waste fabric. I started with a 2.5 inch strip because that was the shade of blue that I went in to use. Fun fact, this month's country and next month's country both share the same color in their flag. Did you know how many different shades of red, blue, and green all the countries have? Some share a few, most don't. I don't have the exact colors because, who's that kind of crazy? I try to get as close to that shade as I could. I am pinning these together. I did glue the paper on top of them, and that's when I realized that these are going 2 different ways, but that's okay because, like I said, I need them to go 2 different ways. So you can stack and do 4 at a time. You could do 8 and you get all 4. I'm not cutting through 8 layers of fabric, especially because I needed to change my rotary blade. Now I'll do the same thing with the red. I'll do it in layers, and same thing with these pieces if they're not mirror image. And there's a picture up in the corner to help you out. If they aren't mirror image to each other, this does not work. You could, measure it if it's like 3 inches long, cut 4 strips, 3 inches by whatever, and stack them right side up. And by the way, I do have the right side of the fabric facing up. Also, I'll tell you now, I forgot to hit record when I cut the white ones. I used a solid color, so there was no wrong and right side to the white ones I cut. That didn't take too long. Now I have all my templates, pieces, whatever you want to call them. I'm just still calling them templates because they can be used with the FPP if you print them both correctly. I didn't. So I'm going to get a design board and set these up on my design board. There are 2 different pieces here. If you look at the FPP that I just showed, and I'm cutting those up just in case I mess it up. There are 2 different pieces, triangles, 2 different triangles. You can see the one on the top and the one on the bottom. I'm kind of using these to keep me on track, but eventually I had to get on my computer and find the picture I had because something went wrong. Everything got tossed around once it entered my brain. The hamster was just going and had no direction. No. And that's what they're supposed to look like when I get them pieced. And so now I can take them over and just chain piece in the same order. And realized I didn't even start my camera for these. I took them into the floor to get them all sorted out and in the right order to make sure I didn't cut wrong.
First half of the sew was good. I just
inverted some of my red and my blues, which is fine. Go ahead and sew this, finish these. So they all look like that one. Boy, I like those colors. I am using a 1.6 stitch. That's the top number on this machine. What's going on? And this is a Brother XR9550. I have right sides together, just like normal piecing. Don't worry, here in a little bit there is a good view of the chain piecing. You can see that the red overhangs when I put the right sides together. It's okay. It's supposed to. Correction, there are 14 template pieces that I should have printed. What I did was consolidate, and I should not have done that with all of them. So there are 14 templates. Use them all. Word to the wise. Once I sorted my next 4 pieces on the floor, I put them with the papers with them so I could see the diagram. Why didn't I bring it up on my computer? I don't know. All I had to do was look at the gut diagram, stack them, and sew them in order. That's it. Piece 2 to piece 1, piece 3 to piece 1. And those pieces go to 4, which is the blue long one. Then those pieces go to 5, which is the red long one. Why was that an issue? Who knows? This was so fast and easy. It should all be like that. Should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how I'm going to sew them. This is so simple. All you need is the picture and the templates. And it's just regular piecing on. Line your edges up, sew them together with your 1/4 inch. See, I put all the one side on. Now I'm going to put the second side on. It looks like 2 of them. Yeah, all 2 of them. But hey, it's chain piecing. It counts. It's 1 to 2. There we go. Just line my corner up, that corner. To the dark side. Yeah. Stage, if you have 2 of the same color touching, you've done it wrong. sew these two together. If you turn one of these, your seams won't rest. If you turn one of these, the seams will nest too. So I'm going that way with one and this one with the other. Let's see how I did. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see if I still do pretty good after I bang together. Yeah, I like that. Okay, blue. Blue. Right, the seam. Turn one seam the opposite way. So these will go up against each other. There's a little up here, there's a little up here. You want them to smooch. Not in a creepy kind of way. And go to the that. And up here we know these seams are. One turn this way, another turn that way. I slip and slip. Yeah, I didn't know quilting was probably either. I was trying to push against my foot. That one, and I'll go down here and I'll and then put these together and then figure out what I did wrong on the other ones. Yeah. Okay, I think I know. I think I know what I did wrong. It goes there. Okay, it goes out. I think these two are reversed. No, not. I would have to get up to get a design board, and I don't want to. Okay, looks like we got more nesting here. So these two are going different ways. You can see this one is pointing this way. Oops. Middle, middle, middle. There we go. This one's pointing this way. This one's pointing that way, which is what we want. So this one and this one. Pin the side, and again this one I'm going to turn one So it folds over this way. This one's folding over that way, and then I'm gonna match the corners. And it looks like that's where it's wanting to turn, so that's where I'm going to clip it. Okay. And you notice I'm not using any FPP papers, just the templates I cut from them this time. For whatever reason, I had two of the sections that my mind did not want to wrap around doing them, so I saved them for the end, and then it was fine. Google AI says about Australia's flag. It has the Union Jack. The flag of Great Britain appears in the top left quarter of the Australian flag to acknowledge Australia's history as a British colony and its continued membership in the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth Star, the white 7-pointed star below the Union Jack, represents the Federation of Australia, states and territories. Southern Cross, the constellation of 5 white stars in the right-hand side of the flag, represents Australia's location in the Southern Hemisphere. It's also important to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture. I hope I said that right. Crosses, the crosses of St. George, St. Andrew, and St. Patrick represent the principles on which Australia was founded, including parliamentary democracy, the rule of law, and freedom of speech. And as always, the press the dark side. Okay, see that? If your two light colors are together, it's not right. Why is that so short? Trust the process. Two together. Yeah, I just need that one. But I'm going to put these together, like I said, because I lose things. This needs to get off track. I get things turned around. If I know it goes like this now, I need to do it now. Or clean up my area. A lot of prep going on in the background. One seam's going this way, one seam's going this way. I'll have to flip that. Same thing over here. This seam's going that way, this one's going this way. Want the corners lined up. And as I go along, I'm just going to make sure these stay lined up. You can pin it up, but make sure they're better. seam right here. It's trying to push against my foot. So I'm going to move it backwards. But keep these lined up. As it gets closer, it's still going to try. And underneath. Dark side. Back down. That red is not right. I could tell because it was much longer than that. Line that up. I spent all my time worrying about doing something wrong. I never get started with anything or fixing everything I do wrong. I'd never finish anything. The question is, can you live with it? The last piece added. I may have shortened myself a little bit there. So I glue together. I'm going to start here. Again, twisting my seam. Scooch. I'm just pressing it to whichever side it seems to want to lean to. Please tell me this is right. Let's try it much more. I'm going to take these, turn it over. And that sew took about 2 hours. And we're going to try to spin these because this is going to be very thick. I'm pushing one direction and the other direction. It should something like that. And up here, just move that way, and this up here too. This did not turn out too bad. It is very thick right here. Okay, that's very thick. Let's see if we can mitigate that, and by that I mean make it a little less thick. I'm calling this quilt Shattered Stars. So guess what my vlogs are going to be. Anyway, this is the Australian Shattered Star Block. I'm going to have to write these names down when I make them up on the go. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Maybe you want to make it. I love it. I think it is gorgeous. Very happy with it. Don't forget to check out my friends, Sylvia at You and Me FPP and Melissa at Practically Creative, all here on YouTube for our block of the month with hat trick. Hashtag hat trick. Take care. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your weekend and be the light you hope to see in others. Thanks. This is how it was supposed to go together. All the sections together like section A, B, C. Then you put A and B together, 2 sections at a time. Then it's just a simple 4 patch. That's how it was supposed to go.